This is the story of the best random teammates I've had so far in Elden Ring Nightraign. Now, I'm not what you would consider a good Souls-like player, but I am a big fan. I'm currently making my way through the Convergence mod for Elden Ring, and Nightraign happened to drop during this time and is acting as a momentary distraction. Here's the thing. I don't think I've ever played a co-op game in which the skill level, map knowledge, and overall aggression mattered so much when it came to playing with randoms online, and it really feels like in Nightraign, your success during a run is tied to this. It was finally time to face Healstore, the final Night Lord, and I was really excited because I didn't know what to expect. Up until this point, I had avoided all spoilers for this. And I just also unlocked the Shrouded City, and this was really something I was looking forward to because you have all these different bosses you can fight, and apparently there's a lot of good gear here as well. It was late, and my buddy Brad was offline, so I decided to queue solo and run with randoms who at first seemed incredibly confident. So confident that they decided to fight a boss just as the circle was closing, and this ended up being a pretty bad idea, and it resulted in them getting down due to the approaching flames, and instead of dying and respawning in the circle with full flasks, they revived themselves and wasted all of their heals trying to get into the circle. Now, in the 20 hours I've played Nightraign, I've seen teams recover from worse, but this time we ended up fighting Godfrey, the grafted Monarch version, which is the weaker version, and he ended up downing everyone. It was the first time in a long time that I had lost to the day one boss, so that was pretty frustrating. I don't know what this says about me, but I'm pretty undeterred when things go wrong, so I immediately queued again, hoping for better luck, and to my surprise, my next roster of randoms were demons, and their map knowledge, experience, and overall skill led to quite possibly the best run in Nightraign I've ever had. We walked through day one, to include beating multiple doppelgangers for upgraded weapons and buffs. I am not doing any damage. This is not going to be a good run. Is that a poison bow? Ooh, that might be good for me. Holy shit, they are just doing work. Oh my god. GG's other me. Alright, what do we got here? A +2. Ooh, damn, already? Took on multiple field bosses to include the Ancestor Spirit. This is the first time I have ever seen you out here. It's been 20 hours, holy shit. How did I miss that? This bow is overpowered. This bow is gonna carry me through the run. What the fuck was that? It was just tweaking. Oh no. It's the worst boss of the game. I don't think we're going to be able to take down the spirit before we get caught up in the bubble, but I think I can stay outside and take some pot shots before I go in. I wonder how long the bubble stays open. One more shot. And on to the worst fight in the game. I don't think the field boss fight is that bad. It's pretty manageable regardless of your level, but man, the Night Lord boss just absolutely sucks. I still don't know how to dodge that move. Piece of shit splashing water at me. I feel so bad because the Raider is just swinging, hoping to hit it. I just wish, like, Augur would just get knocked down constantly so that the melee characters can get their shots in. $80,000 runes at this point is insane. This is a good run. Pretty sure the end's gonna disappoint, but this is a good run. We made our way into the city, bullied a poor assassin. Dude, he is just hauling ass. I have no idea where this guy's going. That man is just tanking those projectiles. It would decimate me. I do appreciate the speed at which this guy is moving, though, so this might work out. Let's pop a level or two here. Seriously, though, where is this guy going? I feel like he's going to lead us into danger. I don't think we're going to fight a boss here. Oh, I'm wrong. This poor assassin is about to get bullied. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. This dude never stood a chance. This was bullying. And I somehow ended up with Radahn's bow, which I was certain that this was something I was never going to get in any of my runs because my luck with legendary weapons has been pretty bad. But this was awesome. I then got lost trying to figure out how to find my teammate because this is the first time in the city. Dude, where are we going? Where is this taking us? Completely overshot that shit. That was terrible. Thank goodness he pinged because I would have been lost in this city. Oh, man. Looks like my other teammate was lost too, so I'll just follow him. Maybe he knows where we're going. Did he not jump up here? Where'd he go? This environment is amazing, by the way. It's kind of a crime that From Software is not allowing us to freely explore this place. Add it to the main game. Following you. Oh no, he's lost too. Oh, that's not good. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but mantling is kind of hit or miss. Whatever boss he's fighting, I hope he's weak because we do not have enough time for this. Where's my teammate going? We should try to help him at least. We might be able to beat this thing. Oh no, we do not have enough time. I gotta go. Leave me alone, Dragonkin soldier. I hope the way out is easier than going in. This place can be a maze. My other teammate had the right idea. I believe in them. Little wall tech there. The day 2 boss was the Ancient Dragon, and we made relatively short work of them. Who is it? Oh, this will be easy. As long as there's no second fight afterward, this is going to be an easy fight. Radahn's bow is so great. I don't know if that ultimate was necessary. I don't think the fire is ever going to hit you. It's already at half health. Oh, man. Holy shit. What type of teammates do I have? I don't think this dragon ever stood a chance. Like, at all. And I'm serious about that. That magma skill is ridiculous. Just stand underneath and spam. Thanks for coming. With this group of psychos leading the charge, it was finally time to take on Healstore, and I expected to not only die a lot, but to potentially not even make it to the second phase. This was the first time I was facing this boss, and I thought it might be a rough go. What happened next really surprised me. Alright, high likelihood of failure incoming. I thought he'd be taller. This first phase might be easy. Wilder's ultimate is just so awesome. Oh, he's moving a little faster now. Dude, no, what did I do to you? Oh, no. He is beating my ass. Holy shit. Let me get up, please, please. The music's starting to pick up. That's not a good sign. Dude, why would you focus on me? You were... What was that about? This is a pretty rough start, I'm not gonna lie. Phase 2, phase 2, phase 2. Oh no. That doesn't look good. Is that a variation of the Moonlight Greatsword? Because that is awesome. Every time I'm winding up, I'm getting hit, man. Come on. What is this? Oh, the delayed bullshit strikes. Thank you, FromSoft. Thankfully, my teammates are uber aggressive. They are not letting him breathe. What you doing there, bud? That is some Expedition 33 bullshit, and I don't appreciate it. This can't be the arena for the entire rest of the fight, right? That's... Oh my god, that's insane. What just hit me? What was that? This is so chaotic right now. I totally forgot I should do the heavy attack with this weapon. You could fire 3 arrows. I really wasted that ultimate that was done with me. How did I not get hit there? We might actually do this. I don't want to jinx it, but we might actually do this. Please don't kill me. How am I still alive? Oh, man. Is he dead? Is he dead? No. Got him. No way. I had no heals left. Yo, this squad is the best team I've ever run with. That is insane. We hit the pose at the end, too. That was pretty dope. Heal Store might be one of the coolest bosses I've ever encountered in any From Software game. The amount of things going on during his second phase is incredibly distracting, but I was really confident because I played with two individuals who were absolute monsters, and I believe that if I ran with anyone else on my first playthrough, it would not have gone as well. They drew aggro, were unrelenting with their aggression, and played with a real sense of urgency. And that's kind of the beauty and issue with Night Rain. You can learn the maps, individual characters and their skill sets, but if you don't have experienced, confident players in your team who know their role and play their role, it can be incredibly frustrating. I went from losing on day one to being the final boss on my first attempt. It's just how it works. It's a frustrating, enthralling experience, which is kind of peak Souls if you think about it. You get to see the whole skill spectrum of the community on display when queuing through Night Rain, which may or may not shape your entire opinion about the game. Now, I've seen people hate on the game due to the lack of duos options, punishing solo runs, and lack of voice chat, which is a weird omission in a co-op game, but I've also seen love for this game due to its streamlined nature and mostly fantastic bosses. Not you, Augur. You can be replaced immediately. I think Night Rain is fun, but in short spurts. I actually do like the randomness in queuing because sometimes you hit the jackpot. Then again, I may have a gambling problem. But this is what Night Rain is for now. Maybe the next few patches clean up the overall experience, and From Software learns from this when they eventually release Dustbloods. But let me know your thoughts about Night Rain below. Did you give up on the game, or did you get hooked due to the random and sometimes uncoordinated nature? Because that's what's going to do it for this video. If you haven't liked the content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'm Ken from Pixelated Thoughts, and I'll talk to you next time.